what happens is when you're in the boat, can you sit on the front, somebody? When you're in the boat, you're going to go out, you think, okay, great, well I'll hook on, and you put the hook in, then you go out and that happens. Okay, never hold on to the trout. Okay, the golden rule when you're going to trapeze, the golden rule is the front hand on the handle, back hand on the deck, always. So when you do that, you go out with the front foot first. Laser 2 is quite annoying because you've got this annoying bit of bungee which always gets in the way. So you can hold this position for quite a long time, and what you need to do is, before you go out, you adjust the trapeze, height, just so that you know it's just tight while you're sitting in the harness. Okay, and then when you go out, you're actually swinging at that point anyway. And if you go out with your back leg, it pushes you. See, look at the angle, the tendency you can swing forward. But if you go out with your front leg first, you're pushing against that force, and you're just sitting in the handle. And if it's moderate conditions, or the helm says get ready to go out, you can just wait until he's ready. It's a real team effort going out on the trapeze because crew goes too quickly without the helm doing anything. Boat falls on the crew. Helm sheets in too early. Boat tips over and it's like climbing a mountain trying to get out. So it's really the helm has to be cheating in at the same time and the same speed that the crew's going out. When the crew's out, goes out, get both feet, the boat's leaning forward a bit here, so it's quite difficult, but you can then just kind of vary your position as much as you want, and if it's not that windy, you can sit here for quite a long time if my harness didn't decide to come undone. And you know, you can just, you must learn, if you have problems with it, to have faith in your equipment, and especially in the trapeze harness. When you're out on the trapeze, okay, back leg a little bit bent, front leg straight. I've got to exaggerate this because of the angle of the boat, but I don't want to see people kind of clutching on. Okay, sit in it. You know, it's almost a piece of mountaineering equipment. Yeah, fall asleep. You know,
you can
just really put your faith in it. Okay, and then you'll see if you stand out of the front or behind. I'm actually quite high off here, and my angle of my weight isn't really giving much leverage to the boat. So at this point, hold on to the handle, take your weight a little bit, pull yourself up just a touch to get it out of the cleat, and then let yourself down. There we go, and you can see now my trapezing angle is much more. Okay, that's as far as I can reach, so I could go further. Right up to the knot, and now I'm flat out. It is really windy. This is where you want to be. You've got to be careful of waves knocking you off. This is really, you know, when it's quite windy, you want to get out, just get more leverage. That's as flat out as you can get, and all my weight's in the trapeze. Big faith in it. Let me go back a little bit far. Just tighten it up a little bit. You shouldn't. Don't treat trapezing as a kind of like, oh my god, I must hang on, because this is taking all your weight in this harness. And then when you come in, if you come in like this, you're going to be in trouble. Okay, so you raise yourself up a little bit. Okay, if you haven't got the strength to do it, make sure you can grab the handle, pull with this hand here, left hand, and so you can actually pull more, but pull yourself up at the same time. Make sure the rope cleats itself back in again, so you let go, pull you back down. And then if you come in, when you come in, exactly the opposite of going out. Back leg, back hand first, front leg first. Now, make sure that leg goes under there. If it goes over the top, you're in trouble. The other thing, you're in trouble here. If we were to tack, look at the jib sheet, right? Wrap around this leg, okay? A very, very common problem. And the way around that is very, very simple. Okay, you're on the helm says ready to tack. First thing you do, very first thing, is flick that forward. So that's in front of your leg when you come in. You come in, the helm should be just waiting for the crew at this point. He's sheeted out already to keep the boat really flat. It's the main thing is keep the boat flat, because the helm keeps sheeted in. You know, you're over straight away. Unhook, then when you turn round, the jib sheet's not in your way at all. So you must remember to flick that forward. I had her hair on a few weeks ago. Okay, and then get onto the other side. To start with, just take your time, hook on. When you've gone through the tack, I suggest you pull the jib in a little bit, just to trim it, so it's roughly in. Then as you go out, the helm powers up, pulls the sheet in as you go out, and then you can just trim it really nicely onto those nice little black marks at the bottom of the jib, so you know exactly where to trim it into. Okay, and then once that's in, then you can do some fine tuning and adjustment. What I'd probably do is come out with some of you guys crewing, because I quite enjoy crewing actually. I don't get to do it very often, and we can have a real blast. Okay, same with the spinnaker. With the spinnaker up, tend to cleat the jib off, leave it, forget about it. Now you've got an extra thing to worry about. You've got a spinnaker sheet. This can be quite hard, especially for those of you not that strong. Try and hold it and put that hand on the deck at the same time. If it starts flogging, just forget about it. The helm is really going to help you down the trapeze here, because if the spinnaker starts flogging, obviously there's a lot less force pushing the boat sideways, so it will tend to come on top of both of you. The helm might have to scrabble right across onto the other side. So the crew's got out with the sheet and then filled the kite and then the boat's going again. Alternatively, if you're a competent helmer, confident helmer, grab the sheet, hold the spinnaker sheet for the crew while they get out. Once they're out, hand it up to them. Okay, that's really quite a hard thing to do. I would say the hardest thing to do in a laser tube, probably apart from driving, is getting out into the back. Okay, and then hopefully, this is a good day today to do it. It's not too windy, but we can try it. Those of you who are really confident crews, okay, really windy, you're flat out on the wire, and you're going to tack, okay, and you want to tack quite quickly. So, front hand on the handle, lift up, Bunchy takes the hook out. Now the helm's waiting to tack, he's waiting for the wave pattern to be right, he's waiting for the boat to pass in front, he says tack, the crew comes in, straight on the outside, grabs onto the handle, straight out, now hooks on. Okay? That's if you're doing it really fast. If you're not very confident, it's a good thing to play with if you want to. Girls find it a lot harder. This is arm strength. You need a lot of arm strength up here. And if you're confident, I want to see you giving it a go.